Dear students, Sat Shri Akal. Welcome to my YouTube channel Japji Infotech. In today's video, we have come up with a revision of lesson 1 to 8 of Computer Science class 10th. Be sure to watch this video to the end to fully revise these lessons. So let's get started. So we will now learn about multiple choice question in lesson 1. So our first question is, which tool is used to maintain budget, financial statement and sales record? And the option are multimedia, spreadsheet, presentation and database. And the right answer is spreadsheet tool is used to maintain budget, financial statement and sales record. Second one is, Word automatically insert a page break when we reach the dash of a page. And the option are starting, end, mid of page or none of these. So the right answer is Word automatically insert a page break when we reach the end of a page. And the third one is, as we type our document, dash wavy line will appear under any word that is spelled incorrectly. So the option are blue, white, red and black. And the right answer is, as we type our document, the red wavy line will appear under any word that is spelled incorrectly. So the next question is, the most common type of effect dash effect include entrances and exit. And the option are animation, sound effect, design or transition. So the right answer is, the most common type of animation effect include entrances and exits. And the fifth one is, page dash are the blank space around the edge of the page. And the option are graphics, design, margin or none of these. So the right answer is page, margin are the blank space around the edges of the page. So now we will learn about fill in the blank. So our first fill in the blank is, computer software is classified into two categories, dash and dash. And the right answer is computer software is classified into two categories, system software and application software. Second one is, database software is a collection of related data. The purpose of this tool is to dash and dash data. So the right answer is database software is a collection of related data. The purpose of this tool is to organize and manage data. And the third one is, we can choose either dash or dash orientation for all or part of our document. So the right answer is, we can choose either portrait or landscape orientation for all or part of our document. The fourth one is, the image file extension supported by PowerPoint include dash and dash, TIFF and Bitmap. So the right answer is, the Bitmap file extension supported by PowerPoint include JPG, GIF, TIFF and Bitmap. And the fifth one is, multimedia software is tool that allow the user to create dash and dash with the help of media player and real player. So the right answer is, multimedia software is tool that allow the user to create audio and video with the help of media player and real player. So now we will learn about true or false. The first one is, the main purpose of spreadsheet software is to produce document. Wrong. Second one is, application software is software that can perform a specific task for the user. Right. Third one is, we can drag existing tabs to left or right along the ruler to a different position. True. Fourth one is, print preview automatically display when we click on the print tab. True. Now we will learn about very short answer type question. So the first question is, write extension of Word document in MS Office 2010. So the right answer is .docx. Second question is, write extension of spreadsheet in MS Office 2010. So the right answer is .xlsx. Third one is, write extension of PowerPoint in MS Office 2010. So the right answer is .pptx. X. And the fourth question is write the full form of BMP. So the full form of BMP is Bitmap. Fifth one is write the full form of PDF. So PDF stands for Portable Document Format. So now we will learn about short answer type question, and our first question is define system software. The software used to control all the function of a computer is called system software. Application software cannot function without system software. So there are many types of system software such as operating system, language translator, utility program, and many more. And the second question is explain database software. So a database is a collection of related data. The main purpose of this tool is to organize and manage data. Organization use this software to store the data. Example of database software are MS Access, Oracle, SQL Server, etc. And the third question is explain multimedia software. So multimedia is a combination of more than one media. There are 5 main elements of multimedia: text, picture, audio, video, and animation. So multimedia software helps the user to create audio or video file using these elements. So media player is an example of a multimedia tool. So our fourth question is what is page break? How to insert a page break? So page break are used to insert a new page. We can enter page break using the Control plus Enter shortcut key. It can also be entered using the Insert tab. The steps of which are as follow. First one is click where we want the new page to start. Click on the Insert tab, then click on page break in the page group. So now we will learn about long answer type question, and our first question is what is Office tool? Explain any 5 of Office tool. So Office tool software are programs that help the user to create things like document, database, graphics, worksheet, and presentation. So many Office tools are used for commercial purposes. So type of Office tool are, the first one is word processing tool, second one database software tool, third one spreadsheet tool, fourth one presentation tool, and fifth one is multimedia software. Now we will learn about all these tools one by one. So first tool is word processing tool. The main purpose of this tool is to create document. MS Word, Notepad, WordPad, etc. are some example of word processing. Second one is database software tool. So database is a collection of related data. The main purpose of this tool is to organize or manage data. MS Access, Foxpro, DBase, Oracle are prime examples. The third one is spreadsheet tool. So this tool is used to manage budget, financial statement, and sales record. So MS Excel is a prime example of spreadsheet tool. And the fourth one is presentation tool. So this tool is used to display information in the form of slideshow. The main function of the presentation tool are editing text, inserting and formatting, adding graphics to the text, and running the slideshow. The main example of this is MS PowerPoint. So the fifth one is multimedia software. This tool helps the user to create audio, video. There are different versions of multimedia tools, which are audio converter, player burner, video encoder, and decoder. So third question is what is tab stop? Explain setting manual tab stop. So creating tab stop can be helpful when creating a large number of documents such as flyer, table of content, or even when creating a resume. So tab stop help us to accurately display and sort information. So setting the manual tab stop, the steps are: first one, click the tab selector at the left corner of the ruler until it displays the type of tab that you want. Second one is then click in the ruler at the top of your page where we want to stop the tab. The 5 types of tab stop are as follow. The first one is left tab stop. It sets the starting position of the text which goes to the right as you type. Second one is center tab stop. Specify the center of the text. The text is set as we type. Third one is right tab stop. It sets the right side of the text as the text moves to the left as we type. Fourth one is decimal tab stop. It aligns the digit with the decimal. It does not change the place of the decimal beyond the number of digits. And the last one is bar tab stop. It does not position the text. This tab insert a vertical bar at position. So our fourth question is explain print preview and print command. The difference between print and print preview is as follow. The first one is print command is used to print the document on paper, whereas print preview command is used to preview the document itself before printing it. And second one is clicking the print command from the file menu help us to print the document, whereas when we click on the print command in the file menu, Word automatically previews the document. So now we will learn about multiple choice question in lesson number 2. So the first one is what should be the first tag in any HTML document? So the right answer is so the option are head, title, HTML or document, and the right answer is HTML should be the first tag in any HTML document. Second one is what is the correct HTML tag for inserting a line break, and the option are BR, LB, break or new line, and the right answer is BR is the correct HTML tag for inserting a line break. Third one is a web page display a picture. What tag was used to display that picture, and the option are picture, image, IMG or SRC. So the right answer is a web page display a picture. IMG tag was used to display that picture. And the fourth one is page designed in HTML is called a dash, and the option are yellow page, web page, server page or front page. And the right answer is page designed in HTML is called a web page. Fifth one is HTML document is saved using dash extension, and the option are .htl, .html, .html and .html. So the right answer is HTML document is saved using .html extension. And the sixth one is table tag has various other tags. These are tr, td, th or all of the above. So the right answer is table tag has various other tags. These are all of the above. So now we will learn about fill in the blanks in lesson number 2. So HTML stands for dash, and the right answer is hypertext markup language. Second one is dash list to represent an unorganized list. So the right answer is unordered list to represent an unorganized list. Third one is dash tag is used to define the element of a list. So the right answer is list tag is used to define the element of a list. Fourth one is ALT stands for, so the right answer is alternate. So the fifth one is dash is the main part of the HTML document in which whole information about the web page reside. So the right answer is body is the main part of the HTML document in which whole information about the web page reside. Sixth one is the dash contain title that identify the heading of the HTML document. So the right answer is the heading contain the title that identify the heading of the HTML document. So now we will learn about true or false. First one is HTML is a structure language, true. Second one is table heading start with th tag and end with th tag, true. Third one is align does not define the alignment of the attached image in contrast of the web page, false. Fourth one is cell padding is the pixel space between the cell content and the cell border, true. So fifth one is definition list generally contain the definition of different terms and their meaning, true. So now we will learn about full form, and the first one is HTML. HTML stands for hypertext markup language. Second one is B stands for bold, I for italic, U stands for underline, OL stands for order list, UL stands for unordered list, P stands for paragraph, and BR tag stands for break row. Ninth one is SS stand for source, IMG stand for image, TS stand for table row, TH stand for table heading, TD stands for table data, LI stand for list, UR stand for uniform resource locator. So now we will learn about very short answer type question, and the first question is name the tag which is by the beginning and ending tags. It is called container tag. Name the tag of the HTML document to which all information about the web page reside. So the right answer is body tag. Third one is name a tag which is an empty element that is used to break a line and display the preceding text from the next line without giving any space between lines. So the right answer is BR tag. Fourth one is name the list which have information related to each other but their sequence is not important. So the right answer is bulleted list. So now we will learn about short answer type questions. Our first question is what is HTML? So HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is a simple language and it is used to create web pages. The tag command used in a web page are called tags. The tag is represented by angle bracket. There are two types of tag used in this category. The first one is container tag and the second one is empty tag. And the second question is what is a tag? The tag command used in a web page are called tag. Tag are specific instructions that direct a web browser to perform a specific task. The tag is represented by the angle bracket. There are two types of tag used. First one is container tag. Container tag is also called pair tag or companion tag. They are used twice in the document. For example, B, hello, and B. Second one is empty tag. These are also called singular tags. They are used only once in a document. For example, left angle bracket BR, right angle bracket close tag. Third one is what is image tag? Explain. So the image tag is used to insert images into a web page. This is an empty tag. It starts with IMG tag. The address of the image is set with the help of the SRC attribute in the image tag. So for example, left angle bracket image space SRC equal to in double quote write the path of the image and then right angle bracket close. Fourth one is name different tag used to create a table. So different tag used to create a table are first one is table heading, second one table row, third one is table data, and the fifth question is explain font tag with its attribute. The font tag is used to change the style, size, and color of the text on a web page. The font tag is a container tag. It starts with the font tag and ends with the font tag. Face, size, and color are the main attributes used in font tag. For example, left angle bracket font space then face equal to in double quote write the font face, that is Arial, space size equal to 2, color equal to red, then right angle bracket close, then write the text which you want to change the font face, then close the font tag. So now you will learn about difference between order and unordered list. So the answer is in an order list, the order of the list item is important. If we change the order, the meaning of the whole list changes. Whereas in an order list, the order of the item is not significant. We can swap two item or reverse the whole list and it still remains the same list. Second point is order list start with OL and ends with the /OL tag, whereas unordered list start with the UL and ends with the UL tag. Third one is OL is a container tag, whereas UL is also a container tag. The fourth one is OL has an LI list item tag, which defines the list element defined in the list, whereas in UL has an also list item tag which defines the list element defined in the list. And the fifth one is in an order list, the attribute used in type which has value as 1 as Arabic, A as uppercase letter, small a as lowercase letter, I stand for uppercase Roman and lowercase Romans. Whereas in an order list, the attribute used in type which has value as disk, circle and square. So the default value of the order list of type attribute is 1, whereas default value of type attribute is disk in unordered list. So our next question is differentiate between BG color and background. So the answer is, first point is background attribute is used in body as well as in table tag to add background image in the given web page or a table, whereas in BG color attribute is used in the body as well as in table tag to change the background color of the web page or a table. So second point is syntax of background is left angle bracket body space background equal to in double quote write the URL of path of the image, then close the right angle bracket. Whereas in BG color the syntax is left angle bracket table space BG color equal to in double quote write the color name, then close the right angle bracket. So similarly both examples are given in third point. So next question is differentiate between col span and row span. So the first point is sometimes it makes sense for a cell to span multiple columns. This might be used for a header cell that title a group of column of entries. Whereas in row span, sometimes it makes sense for a cell to span multiple rows. This might be used for a sidebar that group row of entries. Second one is this allow a single table cell to span the width of more than one cell or column, whereas in row span allow a single table cell to span the height of more than one row. Third point is col span is attribute that is used in that is th and td tag in rows, whereas in row span is the attribute that is used in th and td tag. Fourth point is it provides the same functionality as merge cell in spreadsheet program like Excel, whereas in row span it also provides the same functionality as merge cell in a spreadsheet program like Excel. So next question is differentiate between tag and attribute. So first point of tag is tag are those instructions which display information on web page, whereas in an attribute define a property of tag. So second point is tag may contain attribute, whereas attribute is a part of opening tag of an element. Third point is there are two types. First one is empty tag and second one is container tag, whereas in type of attribute depend upon the tag used. So each tag has its own number of attributes. So example of tag is as the table tag is shown. So it represents a tag, whereas in attribute, so left angle bracket table space border equal to 3. So border represent the attribute and table is the tag. So now we will learn about long answer type question. The first question is describe the basic structure of HTML. The following document represents the web page. The structure of this document is very easy to understand. This document starts with the HTML tag and ends with the /HTML tag. The entire document is written between these tags. The HTML document have two parts, the head part and the body part. So first of all, we will learn about head part. The head part is represented by the head tag. The head tag is a container tag. So it also starts with the head tag and the end with the /head tag. This head tag contains web page header information. The title tag is used to define the title of the web page inside the head tag. And the second one is body part. The body part is represented by the tag body. So body tag is also a container tag. It starts with the body tag and ends with the /body tag. This tag is used to show the body of the document, all the content of the page written in this tag. For example, so next question is what are the various tags used in table? Explain with an example. So the following tags are used to create table. First one is table tag. This tag is used to start and close the table. Second one is tr tag. its full name is table row. It is used to insert rows into the table. Third one is th tag. Its full name is table heading. It is used to write the name of a column in a table. And the fourth one is t tag. Its full name is table data. It is used to write data to cells in a table. So here is the example and their output. So third question is explain order list with an example. So order list is also called number list. This is done using the OL tag. So this is also a container tag. This tag uses the li tag to create a list of items. The type of numbering can be changed using the type attribute in the li tag. The value of the type attribute can be small letter, uppercase letter, Roman letter, small and uppercase, and the Roman letters. The example of the OL tag is given below, and this is the output of the OL list. So next question is explain nesting list with an example. So when another list is written in one list, it becomes a nested list. No separate tag is used to create a nested list. The following example is illustrate the nested list. So as you see in the below, so this is the output of the example mentioned. So now we will learn about multiple choice question in lesson number 3. So our first question is what is the use of form in HTML? So our option is to display content of email, to display animation effect, to collect user input, or none of the above. So the right answer is to collect user input. Form in HTML is used. Second one is which of the following is most commonly used HTTP method, and the option are pre and post, get and set, ask and reply, and get and post. So the right answer is get and post. Third one is it possible to link within the current page? So the option are yes, no, only in frame, or none. So the right answer is yes, it is possible to link within the current page. So our fourth question is an HTML form is a part of a web page that includes areas where information is fed by the user and sent to the website web server, both A and B, and none of the above. So the right answer is both A and B. Fifth one is a container tag is used to allow multiple lines of text in a single input item is known as text area, checkbox, radio button, or none of the above. So the right answer is a container tag is used to allow multiple lines of text in a single input item is known as text area. So now we will learn about fill in the blanks. So our first fill in the blank is dash tag is used to create a link on a web page. So the right answer is anchor tag. Second one is dash is used to send information into the web server. So the right answer is form. If you want to allow multiple line of text that is used in the form, so the answer is text area. Fourth one is to select multiple options in a form, we can use dash, and the right answer is checkbox. Fifth one is to clear all options from a form, we can use dash button. So the right answer is reset button. So now we will learn about true or false. So first one is an unvisited link is underlined and blue, true. Second one is input type equal to password will show asterisk in the text box, right. Third one is selection lists are used to define the drop down list, true. So now we will learn about full form. So first full form is A stand for anchor tag, href stand for hypertext reference, URL stand for uniform resource locator, BG color stand for background color, SRC stand for source. So now we will learn about very short answer type questions. So our first question is which tag is used to link a web page? So the right answer is anchor tag. Second one is which attribute is defined to specify where to send the form data when a form is submitted? So the right answer is action attribute. So third question is this method is used to encode the feeder data by the user by using URL path and is sent to the server. So the answer is get method. So fourth question is what are used to perform some action on the given web page? So the right answer is button. So now we will learn about short and type question. So our first question is what is hyperlink? So hyperlink are also called link or hypertext link. It can be used to link a document to one or more web pages via text or images. The web browser displays the hyperlink in blue and draw a line below it. Hyperlink are used to link between different web pages of a website. So our second question is what is anchor tag? The anchor tag A is used to create a link to a web page. Its starting tag is A and its ending tag is /A. The unlinked link on the web page appear underlined and of blue color, and the link that has been clicked and underlined is of purple color. The syntax of the anchor tag is A space then href equal to in double quote URL, then close the right angle bracket, then link text, then ending of the anchor tag. So third question is what is a form? The form is the area of the web page in which the user fills in the information and sends it to the publisher of the web page. This information may include feedback, personal information, messages, complaint, etc. The form is defined by the form tag. The form tag is also a container tag. So fourth question is name different type of button used in HTML form. So button in form have different important element. They are used to perform certain action on a web page. There are many type of button. Here are some important button. First one is submit button. This button is used to send the data form to the web server, and the second one is reset button. This button is used to execute data form values, and third one is button, which is used to access the JavaScript function code, and fourth one is image button. So this is commonly used to create hyperlinks. So fifth question is what is checkbox? A checkbox is an simple input box that look like a small square which we can click to select or deselect. A checkbox is used to select information in a group. It is used in the input tag or the HTML, and each checkbox has to be given a name attribute as given in the example. So now we will learn about long answer type questions. Our first question is discuss different type of button with example. So button are the important elements of form. They are used to perform certain action on a web page. There are many type of button. Here are some important button. First one is submit button. This button is used to send the data form to the web server. Second one is reset button. This button is used to clear the value of the form. The following example illustrate the use of this button in the form. So second question is what is selection list in form? The selection list is also called the selection list. This is an important element of the form. Using it, the user can select one or more options from the list. The HTML tags are used to create an option list using select tag. This tag can be used to create scrolling list and drop down list. These lists use select tag between option tag to insert option. For example, as you see in below. So next question is explain text area with an example. The text area is an important element of the form. It is used to insert multiple lines of text from the user. To use the text area, use the text area tag in the form tag. This tag is a container tag. There are two attributes of this tag, rows and calls. The attribute row defines the number of lines in the text area, and the call attribute defines the number of columns in the text area. For example, as mentioned below. So next question is what is the purpose of action and method in form? The form is a part of the web page. It includes all the area of the web page in which the user enters the information sent to the website. The form tag is used to create the form in the text. The data in the form is sent to the web server with the help of action and method attribute in the form tag. The action attribute of the form is the name of the file that serves to process the form data on the server. The form method attribute represent the method of receiving the form on the server. The value of this attribute is post or get. The following example illustrates the use of these attributes. So we will now learn about multiple choice question in lesson number 4. So the first question is, there are 4 stages of planning a website and our option are. The first one is goal of a site, designing of viewers. Third one is work strategy and development of subject matter and all of the above. So the right answer is, so there are 4 stages of planning a website and the right answer is all of the above. And the second one is a good look of a web page depends upon, and the option are font size or color. Second one is background color. Third one is table and graphics. Fourth one is all of the above. So the right answer is a good look of a web page depends upon all of the above. And the third one is no internet connection is needed in, and the option are offline testing, online testing, both of the above, and none of the above. So the right answer is no internet connection is needed in offline testing. And the fourth one is SEO means search engine optimization, system engine optimization, synchronized engine optimization, and none of the above. And the right answer is SEO means search engine optimization. And the fifth one is SMM stand for, and your option are social media marketing, science media marketing, system macro media, or none of the above. And the right answer is SMM stand for social media marketing. So now we will learn about fill in the blank in lesson number 4. So the first fill in the blank is, while planning to build a site, decision about dash site is taken at the end. And the answer is, while planning to build a site, decision about publishing site is taken at the end. And the second one is, dash is the address of your site, and the right answer is domain name is the address of your site. Third one is, after deciding about domain name, next step is dash the domain name. And the right answer is, after deciding about domain name, next step is registration the domain name. And the fourth one is, dash test can be done without the internet. And the right answer is, offline test can be done without the internet. And the fifth one is, the very first page of any website is called as dash. And the right answer is, the very first page of any website is called as homepage. So now we will learn about true or false in lesson number 4. So the first one is, there is no link of other pages with the home page. Wrong. Second one is, address of sites ends with .com, .org, .net, etc. Right. Third one is, offline testing of a site should be done on a single browser only. Wrong. Fourth one is, to send the web pages to host, we need FTP client. Right. And the fifth one is, during online testing of a site, your computer should be connected to the internet. Right. So now we will learn about full form in lesson number 4. The first one is IP. IP stands for Internet Protocol. Second one is FTP. FTP stands for File Transfer Protocol. Third one is URL. URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. So now we will learn about very short answer type questions. So first question is, which is the address of your site? And the right answer is, domain name is the address of your site. Second one is, the copy of the website on computers called the dash version, and the copy on the web host is called the dash version. And the right answer is, the copy of the website on computers called the local version, and the copy on the web host is called the production version. And the third one is, what helps a company get direct feedback from customer, and the right answer is SMM means social media marketing helps a company to get direct feedback from the customers. And the fourth one is what is necessary to check all of the different features on the website. And the right answer is test and validation is necessary to check all of the different features on the website. And the fifth one is how can designer prevent loss of data and protect against malware and other damages? And the right answer is by taking regular backup and preventive security measures. The designer can prevent loss of data and protect against malware and other damages. So now we will learn about short answer type questions. So first question is describe the important point to fix the purpose of a website. So the main purpose of the website is to help users to find the necessary information on a specific topic. Due to the special website function, all the data available on the website is easy to structure and systematize, which makes working with it as efficient and convenient as possible. We can design a decorative website in detail, but it is imperative that this site serves our purpose. The second one is what do you mean by domain name? A domain name is the address of a website which is used to view a website on the internet. Every website on the internet has its own unique address. The user can open that website by typing this address in the address bar of the web browser. The domain name represents the identity of the website. As we know, the website of the Punjab School Education Board as www.pseb.co.in, which is the domain name of this website. And the third one is what is the role of server in the world of internet? The choice of server is very important for the implementation of our website. A server is a computer where our site is to remain permanent. We can also buy or hire our own server. Server plays an important role in the world of website. This special type of server is also called a web server. Web server software is accessed through the domain name of the website and ensure the delivery of the site content to the requesting user. And the fourth one is what points are to be taken care of while designing a web page. So the following point must be kept in mind while designing a web page. The first one is size of each web page should not be more than 2 screens. Internet link can be established through bookmark if the web page are getting longer. The second point is if the web page is getting longer than a screen, then show one part of the web page and the rest can be shown as per demand or requirement. And the fifth one is what do you mean by offline testing? After creating a website, it is tested on a web browser. This test does not require internet connection. That's why it is named as offline test. In the offline test, first of all, home page is opened in different browser. Then we check all the link web pages one by one. The website should be thoroughly tested to confirm that the design and web page structure are displayed as intended. Websites are tested on popular web browsers such as Google Chrome, Firefox, Opera, Safari and Internet Explorer, etc. So now we will learn about long answer type question in lesson number 4. Our first question is write the different steps for planning a website. So here are the steps to plan a website. The first one is the goal of the site. So there should be a purpose or objective to create the site. The purpose of the site is to tell us what to include. We can build a good looking site in detail, but it is important that this site serves our purpose. Second one is designing for the audience. Designing for the audience means determining the visitor of the site. It takes into account what kind of people will be visitor to our site like children, lawyers, doctor or housewives. It is also important to keep in mind the expectation of visitor from our site. That's why we have to design our site according to the interest of the visitor. And the third one is strategy. When the designer has decided to build a particular site, we will have to think about its work strategy, the mode of work to carry out for achieving the goal is called work strategy. Many Many kind of information can be included in the website, such as text information, audio information, and video information. And the fourth one is content. After finalizing our jobs, we now need the content of site to enter. The content of the site should be such that it provides important information to the visitor. Content should be in the right place and well organized. And the second one is what is difference between offline and online testing. So the difference between online and offline testing is as follows. So first of all, we will know about offline testing. After creating a website, it is tested on a web browser. This test does not require internet connection. That's why it is named as offline test. In the offline test, first of all, homepage is opened in different browser. Then we check all the linked web pages one by one. The website should be thoroughly tested to confirm that the design and page structure are displayed as intended. And the second one is online testing. After offline testing, the website is uploaded to the server. After the site is uploaded, next step is to test it online. Internet is required for online testing. Be the first to connect to the internet for this test. Open any web browser and then type the address of your website. Firstly, the home page opens. Then the rest of the linked web pages are to be checked to ensure that all the links of the site are working properly. Even in online testing, we should test our site in different web browsers. And the third one is what is SEO? So the answer is SEO means search engine optimization. SEO is a methodology of SEO is a methodology of strategies, techniques, and tactics used to increase the amount of visitors to a website by obtaining a high-ranking placement in the search result of a search engine, including Google, Bing, Yahoo, and other search engines. SEO helps to ensure that a site is accessible to a search engine and improve the chances that the site will be found by the search engine. It helps to achieve a better ranking in search engine result. And the fourth one is what is SMM? SMM stands for social media marketing. It is a form of internet marketing that utilizes social networking website as a marketing tool. The goal of social media marketing is to produce content that users will share with their social network to help a company increase brand exposure and broaden customer reach. One of the key components of SMM is social media optimization. SMO is a strategy for drawing new and unique visitors to a website. Social media marketing can be done in two ways. First one is by adding social media links to content, and the second one is by sharing button or promoting activity through social media by updating status or tweet or blog post. So now we will learn about multiple choice question in lesson number 5. So first one is program that can be used to create books, magazine, newspaper, flyer, pamphlet, and other type of printed document. And your option are desk publishing, desktop publishing, top publishing, and publishing. And the right answer is program that can be used to create books, magazine, newspaper, flyer, pamphlet, and other type of printed document are desktop publishing. And second one is that enable us to see on the display screen exactly what will appear when the document is printed. And their option are WIS, WJKI, WJ, WKS, WUG, WUSI, WUG, and the last one is WYSI, WYG, and the right answer is that enable us to see on the display screen exactly what will appear when the document is printed. And the right answer is option D, that is WYSI, WYG. And the third one is a printer that works like a photocopy machine, and the option are laser, inkjet, line, and the last one is drum. And the right answer is a printer that works like a photocopy machine is called laser printer. And the fourth one is dash is visual representation of object, and their option are chart, graphics, frames, fonts. And the right answer is graphics is visual representation of object. And the fifth one is printer that print image by pressing an inked ribbon against the paper using a hammer or pins. And their option are inkjet, impact, non-impact, and laser. And the right answer is printer that print image by pressing an inked ribbon against the paper using a hammer or pins is called impact printer. So now we will learn about fill in the blank, and our first one is Arial, Helvetica, Times, and Verdana are example of dash, and they have similar dash. And their answer is Arial, Helvetica, Times, and Verdana are example of typeface, and they have similar design. And second one is a gutter margin setting adds extra space to dash or dash margin of a document that we plan to bind. And their right answer is a gutter margin setting add extra space to left side or top margin of a document that we plan to bind. And the third one is in the web pages the content is dash, not designed for dash. And the right answer is in the web pages the content is viewable and not designed for print. And the fourth one is laser printer use dash store on dash at a time. And the right answer is laser printer use buffers that stores an entire page at a time. So now we will learn about true or false. So the first one is DTP stand for desktop publishing, right? Second one is desktop publishing hardware and software is also used to design and produce web pages, right? Third one is in inkjet printer the ink cannot be absorbed into the paper and dries instantly, wrong. Fourth one is the dot matrix printer uses print head containing from 19 to 124 pins, wrong. So now we will learn about very short answer type question. So first question is which printer print 1200 to 6000 lines in a minute? And the right answer is line printer. Second one is which images can be either 2 or 3 dimensional? And the right answer is computer graphics. And the third question is which printer has a special coating on it to which toner sticks? And the right answer is laser printer. And the fourth one is the set of character of the same design is called as dash, and the right answer is typeface. Fifth one is the area between the main content of a page and a page edges is called as dash, and the right answer is margin. So now we will learn about short answer type questions. So first question is what is desktop publishing? Desktop publishing is also known as DTP. Desktop publishing is an application which can be used to design and print high-quality visiting card, magazine, calendar, advertisement, book cover, etc. with the help of computer. Desktop publishing involves typesetting, graphics design, page layout, and printing of document. And the second one is, what are the different type of printer? So different type of printer are, the first one is impact printer, and the second one is non-impact printer. And the third one is, what is margin? So the space around a document is called a margin. We can set margin in all four directions of a page, which are, the first one is top margin, second one is bottom margin, third one is left margin, and fourth one is right margin. And the fourth question is, what do you mean by gutter position? The gutter margin setting in a document add extra space to the side or the gutter margin setting in a document add extra space to the side or top margin of that document through which we plan to bind the document. Gutter margin ensure that text is not hidden during binding after printing on text paper. And the fifth one is, what are graphics? Graphics represent the visual representation of a picture. Computer graphics are images displayed on a computer screen. Computer graphics are 2 or 3 dimensional. Every computer machine supported 16 or 256 color, and today's computer can display graphics in millions of colors. And the sixth question is, explain the WYSI WYG feature. And the answer is, WYSI WYG is also known as Viz-a-Viz. The full name of WYSI WYG is what you see is what you get, means that we can print a document in the same way that we design a document in a computer. In it, the text and graphics are edited in the same way as they appear in the monitor. So now we will learn about long answer type question. So first question is, what is the difference between vector graphics and bitmap graphics? The difference between vector graphics and bitmap graphics are, the first one is, in vector graphics, it creates shapes through mathematical calculation, whereas in bitmap or raster graphics, images depend on pixel. Second one is, in vector graphics, picture can be made smaller or larger in any size, whereas in bitmap or raster graphics, image dimension and resolutions are determined. And third one is, in vector graphic, its file size is small, whereas in bitmap or raster graphics, its image size is large. And the fourth one is, in vector graphic, it uses software like CorelDRAW, Adobe Illustrator, whereas in bitmap or raster graphics, it uses software like Adobe Photoshop. And the fifth one is, in vector graphics, it great for drawing, whereas bitmap or raster graphic, it's helpful or great for painting. And the last one is, in vector graphics, vector image can be easily converted to raster, whereas in bitmap or raster graphic, it takes a long time to convert a raster into a vector. And the second question is, explain desktop publishing and the list of software used for it. So desktop publishing is also known as DTP. Desktop publishing is an application which can be used to design and print high quality visiting card, magazine, calendar, advertisement, book cover, etc. with the help of computer. Desktop publishing involves typesetting, graphics design, page layout, and printing of the documents. Desktop publishing requires a computer, printer, and software that can produce printable document. Desktop publishing software is now also being used to design web pages. So list of software used for desktop publishing are: the first one is Adobe Photoshop, second one is CorelDRAW, third one is Adobe Illustrator, fourth one is Adobe PageMaker, fifth one is Adobe Dreamweaver, sixth one is Microsoft Office. So now our third question is, what is the difference between an impact printer and a non-impact printer? The difference between impact and non-impact printer are as given below. So the first point is, impact printer make a lot of noise when printing, whereas non-impact printer make slight noise when printing. Second one is, impact printer cannot be used for graphics, whereas non-impact printer are used for graphics. Third one is, impact printer only print on paper, whereas the non-impact printer print comfortably on paper, plastic, cloth, and so on. And the fourth one is, impact printer can make multiple copies at once, whereas a non-impact printer produce only one copy at a time. And the last one is, impact printer is an old printing technology, whereas non-impact printer is a new printing technology. And the fourth question is, what are non-impact printer? Explain laser and inkjet printer. Non-impact printer are printer that do not make noise during printer, as these printer do not use a striking device to print. These printer print using thermal or electromagnetic technique, using magnetic ink or powder. And the first one is inkjet printer. Inkjet printers are widely used in home or small scale offices. The inkjet printer spray ink through a small nozzle through on a electrical field, which sequentially convert the year of charge in ink into letter. The ink is absorbed by the paper and dries quickly. Ink of many colors can be used in it. These printer print 250 characters per second. And the second one is laser printer. Laser printer work like a photocopy machine. The laser printer fixes a laser beam on the mirror, which sends the beam forward to the drum, with the help of which a picture is drawn on the paper. Laser beam use buffer that store the entire page at the same time. Laser printer can print about 21,000 lines per minute. So now we will learn about multiple choice question in lesson number 6. So our first question is, an operating system is a, and their option are terminal, software, storage system, processor. So the right answer is, an operating system is a software. Second one is, the process of running multiple applications at the same time is known as, and their option are multiple application, multiprocessing, multiprogramming, multi-timing. And the right answer is, the process of running multiple applications at the same time is known as multiprogramming. Third one is, it enables us to access internet securely and prevent unauthorized application and people from accessing our PC. And the option are antivirus, security, firewall, or none of these. And the right answer is, it enables us to access internet securely and prevent unauthorized application and people from accessing our PC is firewall. And the fourth one is, the time taken by the system to respond to an input and display of required updated information is, and the option are response time, access time, output time, or total time. And the right answer is, the time taken by the system to respond to an input and display of required updated information is response time. And the fifth one is, remote access to server is possible from different location in, and the option are batch processing system, time sharing system, network operating system, and distribute system. And the right answer is, remote access to server is possible from different location in network operating system. So now we will learn about fill in the blank. So first fill in the blank is a dash represent the collection of related dash, and the right answer is a file represent the collection of related information. And second one is dash system use multiple dash processor to serve multiple real application and multiple user. So distributed system use multiple central processor to serve multiple real application and multiple users. Third one is dash is the process of preventing and deleting dash use of our computer, and the right answer is computer security is the process of preventing and detecting unauthorized use of our computer. And the fourth one is dash provide access to dash account and enable us to perform various activity linked with account like shopping, emailing, online transaction, etc. And the right answer is password provide access to online account and enable us to perform various activity linked with account like shopping, emailing, online transaction, etc. And the fifth one is dash are used when there are dash time requirement on the operation of a processor or the flow of data, and their right answer is real-time systems are used when there are rigid time requirement on the operation of a processor or the flow of data. So now we will learn about true or false. So first, true or false is the time taken by the system to respond to an input and display of required updated information is termed as the response time, right? Second one is antivirus software alone is enough to be secure from the internet security threats, wrong. Third one is an operating system cannot manage communication between the user and device driver, wrong. Fourth one is Linux source code is freely available and it is community-based development project, right? Fifth one is the operating system manages all kind of resources using scheduler, right? So now we will learn about very short answer type question. So first question is an interface between computer user and the computer hardware is called as dash. So the right answer is operating system. Second one is what hide the peculiarity of specific hardware devices from the user, and the right answer is device driver. Third one is a mechanism or a way to control the access of program, processes or users to resource defined by a computer system is called as dash, and the right answer is protection. Fourth one is the process of preventing and detecting unauthorized use of our computer is called as dash, and the right answer is computer security. So now we will learn about short answer type question. So the first question is what is an operating system? An operating system is a system software. It acts as an interface between the user and the computer hardware. It also controls the implementation of all kind of software in the computer. It is not possible to do any work in computer without operating system. DOS, Windows, Unix, Linux, etc. are important example of some commonly used operating system. Second question is write the type of operating system. Some of the important type of operating system are as under. The first one is batch processing system. Third one is time sharing operating system. Third one is distributed operating system. Fourth one is network operating system. Fifth one is real-time operating system. The third question is explain the real-time operating system. Real-time operating system is also called data operating system. A real-time operating system is a special purpose operating system used in computers that has strict time constraint for any job to be performed. It is employed mostly in those systems in which the result of the computations are used to influence a process while it is executing. And the fourth one is make a list of the function of the operating system. So the main function of the operating system are as follow. First one is implementing programs, controlling operation related to input or output, performing file system related tasks, doing things related to communication, finding mistakes, managing resources, provide security, and printing, controlling. And the fifth question is, what do you understand by computer security? Computer security is a process that checks and prevents unauthorized use of our computer. Hacker on the internet keep trying to steal our important data in an unauthorized way. That's why we should pay special attention to computer security to protect our computer from these hackers. We should use the latest antivirus, anti-spyware, firewall, and other technologies to keep the computer safe. So now we will learn about long answer type questions. So our first question is, explain the function of operating system. The main function of operating system are, the first one is program implementation. The operating system performs a variety of functions from user program to system program, including printer spooler, name server, file server, etc. All of these actions are considered processes. Implementing a process means enforcing the code, manipulating the data, registering, providing system resources for the operating system being used, and so on. And second one is input-output operation. An input-output subsystem consists of input, output, and related software, which the operating system keeps hidden from the user. An operating system manages the communication between a computer, user, and a hard device driver. The operating system also allows access to an input-output device when needed. Third one is work related to file system, which allow various file operations such as copying, deleting, moving in the file system. A file system is placed in a directory for easy access and navigation, and this directory may contain files and other directories. Fourth one is communication. The operating system manages the communication between the function of the distributed system, and more than one process uses the communication link available in the network to exchange information with each other. Fifth one is finding mistakes. Mistakes can happen anytime and anywhere. There may be an error in the CPU, input device, or computer hardware memory. The operating system constantly checks for possible errors. Sixth one is managing resources. The main function performed by the operating system in relation to resource management. The operating system acts as a resource manager. The operating system manages all kinds of processes using a scheduling algorithm. The CPU scheduling algorithm is used for best use. And the second question is, what are the main features of Linux? Linux is a popular version of the Unix operating system. It is an open source operating system and its source code is also available for free. Linux is a multi-user operating system, the first version of which was 0.11, which was released in 1991. Linux graphical interface is based on the Nintendo system. Linux was designed with the complexity of the Unix operating system in mind, and its way of working is similar to that of Unix. So key feature of Linux are, first one is portable. Portability means software can work on different type of hardware in same way. Second one is open source. Linux source code is freely available and it is community-based development of project. Third one is multi-user. Linux is a multi-user system, means multiple users can access system resources like memory, RAM, application program at the same time. Fourth one is multi-programming. Linux is a multi-programming system, means multiple applications can run at same time. Fifth one is hierarchical file system. Linux provide a standard file structure in which file or user file are arranged. Sixth one is shell. Linux provide a special interpreter program which can be used to execute command of the operating system. Seventh one is security. Linux provide user security using authentication features like password protection, controlled access to specific file, or encryption of data. So now we will learn about multiple choice question in lesson number 7. So the first question is, choose an application used to design and produce attractive advertising and promotional content, and their option are document, spreadsheet, publication, presentation, and the right answer is publication is an application used to design and produce attractive advertising and promotional content. Second one is publisher enable us to produce quick a publication by using dash, and their option are manual, wizard, customize, all of these, and the right answer is publisher enable us to produce quick publication by using wizard. Third one is to open the Microsoft Publisher by keyboard, what we need to type in the search bar, and their option are WordPad, Notepad, Access, or Publisher, and the right answer is to open the Microsoft Publisher by keyboard, publisher we need to type in the search bar. And the fourth one is every tab is divided into dash, and their option are groups, block, menus, or parts, and the right answer is every tab is divided into groups. And the fifth one is after creating publication, save the publication by clicking on the save option in dash, and their option are file, home, insert, or view, and the right answer is after creating publication, save the publication by clicking on the save option in file. And the sixth one is close the publication by clicking dash button in the file menu, and their option are open, new, print, close, and the right answer is close the publication by clicking the close button in the file menu. So now we will learn about fill in the blank, and our first fill in the blank is we can also add the object to the blank layout like dash dash, word art, and auto shape, etc. And the right answer is we can also add the object to the blank layout like text, picture, word art, and auto shape, etc. And the second one is the handle centered on the lines of the box will stretch the object dash and dash, and the right answer is the handle centered on the lines of the box will stretch the object vertically and horizontally. And the third one is we can dash and dash on the handle to resize our frame, and the right answer is we can click and drag on the handle to resize our frame. And the fourth one is to view additional feature within each group, click on the dialog box launcher at the bottom dash of each dash, and their answer is to view additional feature within each group, click the dialog box launcher at the bottom right corner of each group. And the fifth one is when we click on a dash, small circle appear around the edge of the frame, these are called dash, and the right answer is when we click on a frame, small circle appear around the edge of the frame, these are called handles. So now we will learn about true or false. The first true or false is a template is a tool used in Publisher to help us easily create basic publication, right? Second one is most publications are divided into several different areas called frame, right? Third one is the corner handle will resize the object proportionately right. Fourth one is before exiting publisher, we should not close all the publication wrong. Fifth one is we cannot add item to the quick access toolbar by clicking on any item wrong. So now we will learn about very short answer question. So our first question is extension used to save a publication is .pub. Second one is to move the object, which cursor is used? So the answer is crosshair. Third one is online template are used in office.com. Fourth one is list of over recently used publisher files are in recent files. And fifth one is text is arranged around the object by which option? And the right answer is wrap text. So now we will learn about short answer type question. So first question is what is a publisher? Publisher is an application software and is part of Microsoft Office. It is used to create beautiful and well publicized advertisement. In Publisher, we can create pamphlet, letterhead, banner, newsletter, poster, calendar, invitation, etc. Using Publisher, Wizard and Design Gallery help us to create publication as quickly as possible. And the second question is write the steps to move the object in the Publisher. The steps to move the object in the Publisher are as follows. The first one is click on the object and select it. Second one is place the cursor on the vertical line of the object. And third one is click and drag the object to the desired location. And the third one is define a template. Template is the default model of publication, and a publication can be created very easily with the help of the template tool in Publisher. The template contains predefined design style. We can use these designs to create publications without modifying them. There are a number of popular templates available at office.com that we can easily create a good publication by downloading. So now we will learn about long answer type question. So first question is how to create a publication using a blank layout in the publication. So steps to create a publication using blank layout in the publication are: first one is click on the file menu and select new option. Second one is from the current template, click on the blank publishing template and select the character option. Third one is now we can create the publication as per our requirement in the publication. We can add text, images, word art and other shapes to the blank layout. Fourth one is after creating a publication, go to the save option in the file menu and save it. The save as dialog box appears. Fifth one is type the name of your publication and select the folder in which we want to save it and then click the save button. The publication will be saved with .pub extension. So now close the publication by clicking the close button in the file menu. A dialog box appears. If we want to save all the changes, then click on the yes button, and if not, then click on the no button. To close all publication before exiting the publisher, and then click on the exit option in the file menu. So second question is how to add text using text box and write steps to edit text in Publisher. So steps to add text using text box are: select the draw text box from the home or insert tab. Move the cursor to the place on the page where you want to insert the text box. Hold down the left mouse button and draw the text box on the page as per your need. We can also change the size of the text box after it has been drawn. Now we can insert any text as per our requirement by clicking in this submitted text box. So steps to edit text using the text box are, the first one is highlight the text you want to edit. After selecting the text, a text box tool format option will appear. Click on it. Different options will appear within the text group, such as through the dot, we can set the appearance of the text inside the text box. With the text orientation, we can determine the vertical and horizontal appearance of the text, and with the hyphenation, the text can be hyphenated. And the fourth one is we can apply font style, size, color, spacing, etc. through font group and setting like shadow, outline, engrave, and emboss through effect group. And the third one is how is the publication printed? Right steps. So steps to print the publication are click on the file menu and click on print. When the print screen appears, select the number of pages as required. Choose any of the following option from the front setting. Choose all pages selection, current pages or custom range. Specify the new page number that we want to print. Select the number of pages to be printed on each paper sheet and select the paper size. And last, select the print command. So now we will learn about multiple choice question in lesson number 8. So the first one is nowadays brochures are also available in electronic format and are called dash, and their option are e-brochure, m-brochure, t-brochure and k-brochure. And the right answer is nowadays brochures are also available in electronic format and are called e-brochure. Second one is a small card printed with one's name, occupation, business address, etc. is called dash, and their option are brochure, newsletter, business card, या menus. And the right answer is a small card printed with one's name, occupation, business address, etc. is called business card. And third one is what is the most common document requested of applicant in job application, and their option are banner, resume, calendar or flyer. And the right answer is resume is the most common document requested of applicant in job applications. And the fourth one is what are longer than resume at least 2 or 3 pages, and their option are curriculum vitae, banner, invitation or catalog. And the right answer is curriculum vitae are longer than resume at least 2 or 3 pages. So now we will learn about fill in the blank. Our first fill in the blank is advertising means how a company encourages people to buy their dash or ideas. And the right answer is advertising means how a company encourages people to buy their product and services or ideas. And second one is MS Publisher offer template and other tool to help us create a variety of publication including brochure, newsletter, dash and dash. And the right answer is MS Publisher offer template and other tools to help us create a variety of publication including brochure, newsletter, business card and menus. And the third one is business card or card bearing business information about a dash or dash. And the right answer is business card or card bearing business information about a company or individuals. And the fourth one is a resume provide a summary of our dash, credential and other accomplishment and skills. And the right answer is a resume provide a summary of our education, work history, credential and other accomplishment and skills. So now we will learn about true or false. So first true or false is a compliment card is a piece of card or high quality paper expressing friendship or any other sentiment. True. Second one is certificate of achievement, merit, and honor can be powerful tools, right? Third one is brochure or promotional document primarily never used to introduce a company organization. Wrong. So now we will learn about very short answer question. So first question is, what is a piece of paper, cloth, wood, or any other material which is painted with picture or word and which give some information about a particular place, product, or event? And the answer are sign. Second one is, what is a common packaging item usually made of thin flat material? Envelope. What is something given to a person, a group of people, or an organization in recognition of their excellence in a certain field? And the right answer is award. The fourth one is, what is a form of paper advertisement used for wide distribution, posted or distributed in a public area or place, handed out to individual or sent through the mail? And the right answer is flyer. And fifth one is, what is a printed report containing news or information of the activity of a business or an organization? And the right answer is newsletter. So now we will learn about short answer type question. So the first question is, explain the sign. So sign are a piece of paper, cloth, wood, or any other material which is painted with pictures or word and which gives some information about a particular place, product, or event. MS Publisher provides us with many of these signs. We can create any of these signs using Publisher. And second one is explain resume. A resume provides a summary of our education, work history, credential, and other accomplishment and skills. There are also optional sections including a resume objective and career summary statement. Resume are the most common document requested of applicant in job application. Typically, a resume is 1 page long, although sometimes it can be as long as 2 pages. And the third one is, what is a banner? A long strip of cloth bearing a slogan or design carried in a demonstration, procession, or hung in a public place. Depending on how it is used, a banner can be a flag or other piece of cloth bearing a symbol, logo, slogan, or other marketing message. An online banner is either a graphic image that announces the name or identity of a site. And the fourth one is explain the newsletter. A newsletter is a printed report containing news or information of the activity of a business or an organization that is sent by email regularly to all its member, customer, employees, or people who are interested in. Newsletters generally contain one main topic of interest to its recipient. A newsletter may be considered grey literature. And the fifth one is, what are menus? In a restaurant, there is a menu of food and beverage offering. A menu may be a list from which guests used to choose option available. Basically, menu is the main way to give or take order from the guest. Guest may order properly to see the menu and be aware about our food and price. MS Publisher provide many templates for creating a menu. So now we will learn about long answer type questions. So first question is, what are advertisement? Describe the different print media used for advertising. So advertising means that the company encourages or attract people to buy its product, services, or idea. Appears on advertisement, television, radio, newspaper, magazine, etc. Advertising sponsors are always merchants who want to promote their product and services. So different print media used for advertising are: the first one is brochure. A brochure is an informative paper document which is used for advertisement. Brochures are promotional documents that are primarily used to make any company, organization, product, or service public. Second one is newsletter. A newsletter is a printed report which contains news or information about the activities of a business or an organization, which is regularly mailed to the interested people. And third one is banner. Banner is like a long strip of cloth on which slogan or design of an exhibition, demonstration, etc. are displayed and hung in a public places. A banner can be a flag or a cloth with a logo, slogan, or other marketing message written on it. And fourth one is flyer. A flyer is a form of paper advertising which is posted or distributed in a public places for wide distribution and is delivered to individuals or sent by mail. And the second question is, what are business card? Write steps to create a business card in a publisher. So a small card printed with one's name, occupation, business address, etc. is called a business card. Business cards are business information card about a company or person that are shared during a formal introduction. A business card contains the cardholder's name, company or business relationship, and contact information such as address, mobile number, fax number, email address, and website. So steps to create a business card in a publisher are: the first one is click on the file menu and click new and select business card. Choose one of the many business card related install template as needed. Third one is, on the right side of the window, we can customize the selected business card with the help of color scheme, font scheme, business information, page size option, and logo. Now after applying all these options, the business card has been successfully generated, and now we can change the business name, person name, address, contact number, etc. in it. This is how your business card can be designed. And the third one is, what is a label? Where can label be used? A label is a piece of paper, polymer, cloth, metal, or any other material that can be applied to a container or product. Information printed directly on a container or product is also called labeling. Labels have many uses, including providing information on product origin, brand name, its life, and disposal. So uses of label are: the first one is product. Permanent product label need to be protected throughout the life of the product. Second one is packaging. The packaging label may contain its price, barcode, universal product code, identification, usage method, address, advertisement, recipe, and many more. And third one is asset. Asset labeling is used to clarify identity asset for management and operational purposes. Fourth one is clothing. Clothing labels have separate care label that indicate how the item should be washed, such as machine washable or dry clean, etc. Fifth one is mailing. Mailing label identify recipient, sender, and any other information that is useful for transportation. And the sixth one is safety label. Safety label are used to provide authentication, anti-theft, and protection against duplicate of a product. So student, if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that you will get notification of more video like this. Thank you.